Now, if a nigga, he loves you one day, he's love bombing you. That's what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And the next day he hates you.
Yeah.
It's called manipulation. It's a control. Psychologically, that is control. That is not love. It's not unconditional love. It maybe is love with conditions, if even that.
I agree.
A lot of these men are playing with these women. Some of them are my clients, and it's pissing me the fuck off.
Yeah.
And men are very sneaky, but women can do it fucking better, and we can mirror your ass, but then it's a game, and then why the fuck even be in it? Hello, everybody. It is Cassandra Hurley here. I am your host of Talk to Me, psychic medium, and worldwide celebrity life coach. Today, for a part 2, you guys know him as Eman. It's been a little while.
It's been a little minute, but we here.
And thank you so much for coming back on this episode, too. I greatly appreciate it, and you taking the time out of your day. You do so many things. Why don't you tell the viewers a little bit personally before we dive into everything?
Whoa, okay. So I'm in the entertainment world. My main thing is I have a recording studio in White Plains, New York. I like to tell people it's the #1 studio in the county. We've been there since 2013. The umbrella is Union Music Studio, and then me and my partner Diesel run Diesel Music Studio. And then there's a couple other studios within that umbrella. But it's keeping me busy.
Was that something that you always wanted to do?
Yes. So when it came to music, probably when I was like 14, 15, I knew that I wanted to do something in the music industry. I just didn't know what. So I took classes, digitized music classes back in like high school. So by the time I got to college, I already knew what most people go to college for in terms of that, that area. Dabbled into like production. Did a little bit of the rapping thing.
Are you rap too?
I did back in the day.
You don't do it anymore?
Nah, I'm focused on being an engineer. Like now I have the experience and I'm able to give that to artists who are doing it. You know what I mean? So I'm behind the scenes and I could coach artists because I've been shooting in the gym. You know what I mean?
Okay, I feel you. But do you have like a burn to like, because I do music and I was a music artist too or whatever, not was, but still is. But I took some time off and I get that fire in my soul where I'm just like, oh, I need to get in the studio. I need to do this and da-da-da-da. You don't have that fire anymore?
So I think for me, because I'm an engineer, I'm around it. So it almost feels like every session that I do is a collaboration. You know what I'm saying? So I still get to let out the creative juices and all of that. But it's not my music personally, but I'm still a part of it.
Well, bro, you worked with Taz for that one song that he's about to release, right?
Yeah.
I heard that shit. That shit is like, when I tell you I'm a Capricorn.
I think it's called Dip. Yeah.
And I said I debuted it.
Yeah.
That whole shit or whatever. But no, but like honestly, I'm around so many music artists and sometimes it's really fucking annoying because you know that same old rapper, every time you get in their fucking car, oh, let me play this shit for you, blah, blah, blah. Some of y'all need to just not, just fucking not. And I mean, you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, but like that shit, being honest, that was dope as fuck.
I appreciate it.
I've only ever worked with one engineer and producer that I really stuck with. Shout out to Shane Alexander, but like, that shit that you had, it was one of the things, just like obviously all his, what he did his thing on there, but that beat was something that's like boom, boom. Like I really, really, like that's a fucking art, bro.
Yeah, no, so to give credit, I don't know who made the beat. I'm the engineer, so I just made
But still, you mixed
I made
it
Tez
and you
sound,
mastered
I made
it
Tez
and all
sound
that
good.
shit.
Yeah.
Because that's what I told him too, because when I listen to other people's music, it sounds like you recorded it in the
quality's not
fucking
there.
bathroom or on BandLab, but like it didn't sound. So I really listened and pay attention. That shit was clean,
I appreciate
crisp,
that.
everything. He was like, "Oh, E-Man, get in the studio, da 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 da," and like you as a person too, like you're really dope person. Like you come off very humble, like not like an asshole, and you have all these things and you do all these things, but you still stay like keep it real and stuff like that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and like I just found out that you're a father too. I had absolutely no idea.
Yes.
So can we talk about that part?
Of course, that's another blessing and responsibility on its own. Little man is growing up. Fatherhood is probably the biggest responsibility ever, but the biggest blessing too.
How old were you when you became a father?
30. So it was like the perfect age.
That was literally.
I feel like I had lived my life already. Did everything that I should have done. Got that out the way. And, he came 30. I feel like I was in that space of maturity where, you know what I mean, I'm making my own money, I'm good, everything is the way it's supposed to be. Um, and I'm able to dedicate time to him. Because, you know, I speak to certain fathers who did it young. Like one of my mans, he had his kid when he was like 17. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So that experience for him was kind of tough because 17, you're still a kid yourself. You're trying to figure it out.
I was 18 and pregnant with my son too, and like literally,
I
I
can't
had to
even
grow
imagine.
up so
Yes.
fucking fast. He saved my life, like
Yes.
literally saved my fucking life. That's
Yes.
like my biggest purpose. But Angelo, I'm ADD as fuck. I'm getting distracted. But anyways, yeah, my son is my purpose. But I literally it was like a baby raising a baby.
Yes.
I had just freshly, and then I had just turned 19 when I had him, got married at 19, divorced by I was 26.
Wow.
My life was booming, booming, booming at a very young age, thinking that I was grown. So I really want to commend you as a man for thinking that shit through. Like, I don't have any regrets for my son. Me and him are like this, whatever, whatever. But I don't think people understand the real responsibility that comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like dominantly a single mother, a divorced single mother at that, and it's not fucking easy at all.
Yeah, I can't
You
even
as
imagine.
a father, you do so many things. How do you balance out your relationship, being a dad, and then trying to pursue your career? Because I know my grandma sometimes, she basically told me that I can't be a mom and have a career at the same time. I just need to be a mother until my son is this age and focus on this. I'm like, fuck that. Mothers specifically, even fathers, don't let it define you, and show your children that any fucking thing is possible no matter what, and embed that in their brains. Anything is possible. But for me, I show my kid, literally everybody who doubted me, you can do this, you can do anything that you want to.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a balance, and it is a challenge, and it's hard. So, and I mean, obviously it's a little different being a man and having a son, but what would you recommend to like fathers out there? Because I talk to a lot of like parents and stuff, and they just feel like, oh, I can't do it anymore because I have a kid and I'm a mom or I'm a dad. And they kind of put their shit on the back burner because yes, we should put our kids first, but at the same time, sometimes we forget, even though we're parents, we also have our own lives to live as well. Not just sound like a bitch or like not like an asshole.
No, I
but you
completely
know what I'm
get it.
saying?
I
Does that make
completely get it.
sense?
Everybody gets one life to live. So yes, you have a kid, but you're still living your life. You know what I'm saying? I think the most important thing and the best advice that I could give to potential fathers and possibly new fathers is find a support system. Like I just recently found a support system, and it's like a group of other dads. You know what I'm saying? So we you know what I mean? We kind of speak to each other about challenges, experiences. We just had Father's Day passed. Was it last month? We just had like a first Father's Day barbecue, which was dope to see a bunch of fathers actively involved with their kids.
And that's so fucking rare these days, bro. It is so rare these days.
It was I took a step back and I was watching, and I mean the mothers were there too, you know what I mean, but they made room for the fathers to be celebrated.
I love
They gave that space for us to feel appreciated, which was really dope. I kind of wish that I had that early on when we first started our kid, but just now getting there, that's the advice that I would give to potential fathers and new fathers is find a group of dads
Who understand each other.
who understand what you're going through.
Yeah, I don't have I have a couple mom friends, but like, and me being like, I mean, I'm 35, but I have a lot of friends who are younger who are not parents,
Right.
and they're like, oh, can you come to the bar? Let's go to do this, let's go do
Right.
that, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, I can't like
I got
leave
a
my
kid.
kid. Like, I'm a mom.
No.
I gotta make dinner. I've been working all day. I gotta make sure he's straight. If you want to have a game night, movie night, like I can't be doing all this shit, to
Right.
be honest. Some of them, I've lost some friends because of that, to be quite honest with you, because they always wanted to go out, and I guess they just stopped because I'm like, I can't. Like, even coming out to New York and shit like that.
Right.
I'm a full-time fucking mother,
Right.
business owner, and then trying to invest in myself to, make a bigger purpose. But people don't understand, like, for parents, it's not fucking easy. You're raising a human fucking being, And I really want to commend your ass for that as a man, once
I
again.
appreciate that.
I see it so many fucking times, and even in my own life, like, my ex-husband, who is my son's father, he dipped out for a little while. It was all me. And now he has a kid, and he's doing very well, and he's whatever. But I had to do a lot of things and raise a kid on my own, and it's definitely a challenge. And I feel like people forget sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you ever
100%.
lose friends after you had kids, or are you married or not yet?
Not yet married. Did I lose friends?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's a tough question. I could definitely say that there's a couple friends who I don't hang out with as much. But I think that they're understanding, and I don't take it personal because I understand. Like they don't have kids, so they still want to live their lives, and I respect that. I'm not holding it against them. At the same time, I have a kid, and that's one of my main focuses, and they understand that. So it's a different type of love. It's still love, but it's a different type of love. It's a love
Loving from a distance.
From a distance. I love you over there. Maybe in the future we can link back up, and but there's no love lost. It's just we gotta love each other in a different way.
I felt that. So I'm going to kind of like backtrack a little bit because I did want to talk about that video that I posted and how you were like 50-50. Angelo, is there a way that you could do like a snippet of the video and the things that I was saying about being like the cheater shit like that?
Do you remember what you said?
You can send me the video. I got you guys.
Okay, hold on. Let me think. I know. Hold on. Give me a second.
Now and afterwards.
No, I know.
No,
I was
she's
just
supposed
trying
to
to
remember.
see what
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, what the fuck I said in the video.
The thing that stuck in my head is more so if he has his phone down.
1,000 fucking
He's a cheater.
percent.
Now, that is a trick, and I'm not gonna lie. Years ago, I dated a girl who, for her, that's a red flag. If you're a man and you put your phone down, that means that you're hiding something. Da 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 da. But I spoke to a person, and they broke it down to me in terms of if I'm with you, I don't want any distractions.
That's bullshit.
It could be.
Okay, let's talk about those Oregon girls when they be calling you and shit like that. Because the only reason that I do post certain things on Instagram, or certain things to like even my clients to open their eyes, because I've had clients who are side bitches and okay with that shit. And I'd be like, yo, the nigga's playing you both. Like, let's not be stupid. Or these girls are like, oh, they come to me. Oh, I have a feeling my man's cheating 9 times out of 10. It's because they are. Yeah. And I'm like, bitch, you don't really need a psychic for that. Like, be smart. Like,
figure it
and
out.
I know, and the only reason I say that because I've been cheated on, and I've been a cheater.
Yeah.
And I see the signs. I see the signals. If you have your phone, there's no reason that your phone should be on D&D. You can keep it on silent. But those notifications popping up.
Let's say if I'm with you, right? And I'm trying to really spend time with you, right? And I know that people are texting me about the studio, text me about this. I don't want to keep, or you're talking to me and now I'm looking at my phone and I want to really focus in on you, right?
Excuse me. I mean, that's cute, but have you ever been a cheater?
Me? Never cheated.
Really?
Never cheated.
But what do you
I've
consider...
been a side dude. I've been a professional.
And I know that shit got your ego up because you're like, I'm that fucking nigga.
No. Not even that. I think for me, my experience as a side dude opened up my eyes and it made me realize that even good women can be real conniving.
It's not conniving. It's just we get, and again, I've been cheated on.
Yeah.
I've been the cheater too.
Yeah.
And it's not conniving, but at the end of the day, women cheat differently than men. And men do it from temptation or how they're feeling and what they're lacking. Now, women, that's what y'all motherfuckers need to watch.
Calculating.
And it's emotional. When we don't even need to sleep with them. If we are emotionally, we're texting them or calling them, whatever, that's where y'all gotta be, y'all are cooked at that point.
100%. And I tell my fellow young men all the time, like, make sure that you're feeding your girl's mind, because if somebody gets in her head, you're cooked. You're cooked. That's the main thing. As a side dude, I don't condone it. But I don't want to call it a trick.
But did she end up actually being with you, or you just kept it at that?
She wanted to. She wanted to, but she had kids. And I was not. I was maybe like 21, 22. She was like 29. So, but I respect her because even though she wanted to, she saw the fact that I was not ready to be a dad, so she was like, ugh. Stay away from me, but I want you to come back. Stay away from me. I remember one time I pulled up to the studio at 9 a.m. She was in front of the studio door. I'm like, Miss Ma'am, are you not married? Like, What is going on?
You're going to have to see the other episode that me and Taz did, because that whole thing that you guys had talked about on Real and Uncomfortable. Yeah. Make sure you guys follow Real and Uncomfortable, by the way. Their shit is absolutely lit. They put in so much fucking work, deserving of everything.
Appreciate you.
Raven, Eman, and Taz, phenomenal fucking people. This is why I wanted to do a collab with them on Talk to Me, because everything that they speak on is literally real as fuck. And it's those conversations that most people don't want to talk about. And that's why it's real and uncomfortable. And on Talk to Me, I want people like you who are not afraid to spit your shit and be truthful and honest, even if that hurts other motherfuckers' feelings. Oh, fucking well. But at least you're being real. It's a little bit uncomfortable.
And I hope that what I'm saying helps people out, right?
But back to the cheating thing, though. What I was saying, D&D, your phone's on silent. Now, if a nigga, he loves you one day, he's love bombing you. That's what the fuck it is. And the next day he hates you. It's called manipulation. It's a control. Psychologically, that is control. That is not love. It's not unconditional love. It maybe is love with conditions, if even that.
I agree.
A lot of these men are playing with these women. Some of them are my clients, and it's pissing me the fuck off. And men are very sneaky, but women can do it fucking better, and we can mirror your ass, but then it's a game, and then why the fuck even be in it? But tell me what some of you think are signs that women, are you really being cheated on? Or are you just a little crazy? Or are they gaslighting you to say that you're crazy and they're really fucking dickheads?
I'm going to keep it 100. I think we spoke about it last time, transparency. If he's cheating on you, he's going to hide his phone. Like, so he can have it face down. But if it's ever like, if you guys are dating in a relationship and it's like, can I see your phone? There shouldn't be no issue.
But let me ask you, because a lot of the times these men will literally cheat. We were all talking yesterday about social media, how it fucked up everything, all these options, whatever's out there, it's accessible. And this is a lot of women are like, okay, well, if I'm this and I'm that and this and it's toxic, why the fuck won't you fucking leave if I'm that motherfucking bad? And then you go cheat and you're laid up and you can't even trust the nigga you laid up with and he's still emotional. I feel like personally it's a fucking ego. You have childhood traumas or whatever. But I want to know from a man's perspective, if you are still seeking outside of your relationship, why do you string that other main bitch along?
So I'm only gonna assume because I've never cheated, but
what do you feel like is cheating to you? What are your boundaries? Like texting, or is it fucking, touching? Because cheating can mean a lot of things. If you're texting another bitch to me, you're cheating. If you're giving her, that's cheating. Fucking is even worse. Emotional is even worse. But females see cheating as different than y'all do. So what is your perspective of cheating?
So I think now that I'm in my 30s, the perspective is a little different.
Absolutely.
I think if you're in a committed relationship and you choose to, hey, you're my person, I'm your person, there should be no texting communication. There should be no DM communication. There should be no...
But I'm confused because last episode you said it was okay to have your girlfriends and work-ins text your phone at whatever fucking time. Is that cheating to your girl's mind or no?
Not at all, because it goes back to transparency, right? If a girl calls me and my girl is next to me, if she says, who's this? I'll give her the phone. Like there's transparency to where the girls that do call me, she knows them. She has their number. They have a relationship with her.
That's fine, but do you not think that your woman feels like you are all the way hers? And this might sound toxic, but she belongs to you, belong to her. And if other females can get that same energy that you're giving your girl's not going to feel like she has a special place.
And I think that they know. What's crazy is that like we don't communicate as much. The more me and my girl get locked in, we don't communicate as much. But those are genuine like homegirls. They're not. There's never.
That don't mean shit.
No, it does. There's never been any type of boundary crossed. There's never been any attempt at crossing a boundary. They're very clear on where I am in my relationship.
Maybe they're scared that your girl's going to whoop their ass. But let me tell you something. I was telling Taz earlier, I don't think maybe one time in my whole entire, like I said, 34, one fucking time with my friend Eric, other than that, like damn near, like I will say 95% of my homeboys that I've hung out with, every single fucking time. It could be all kiki, whatever. Oh, you're super dope, da-da-da-da-da. And then feelings get involved or whatever it is, and they will try. Yeah. So my thing is, too, like, don't be fucking naive. And I say this out of love, But like one thing that I've had an issue with when I was dating people, I didn't feel like I was enough or top spot priority. And I feel like a lot of females have that problem about really feeling special. Like why, how am I different from other females? How am I different from other friends? I mean, yeah, you're fucking them. You got a kid with them, but it's so much more. And they might not speak on it, but a lot of female, because I know people who are like, I'm like, how the fuck you let your man have girls who are friends? Like, to me, that's just...
Wait, to you, that's a no-no?
Fuck no. Fuck no. When I'm in a relationship, I basically cut off, unless it's professional, unless it's money or career or whatever outside of that, I will cut off my guy friends.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think
to respect my man.
Do you think that's healthy, though?
Yes, because at the same time, I know certain guy friends, they might cross those boundaries, or there have been moments, and I would not want my man being around other females, and if they've had history or whatever the case, that's disrespectful as fuck.
Yeah, no, so I agree. So, okay, and that's the thing. If you've had history in terms of, like, physical history...
I've had one guy friend who didn't. One. Fucking one.
So that's different. If it's an exes, I don't fuck with. Like, don't.
Yeah, that's not okay.
That's out the way.
Absolutely
but
not.
if it's always been a genuine friendship with
that's rare.
No, for sure. And I could count. It's maybe 3 girls who I have that way, right? It's a genuine friendship, and these are girls who, once my girl's in the picture, it's very clear that she is priority. So if my girl ever expresses a discomfort with that,
you would cut them off?
Easy, without even hesitating.
So she's okay with that?
She's completely, because they have a friendship.
Now
like
again,
they follow each other. Yeah.
Is she alright to have a homie best friend, and you'll be cool with that the same way you're all kiki with those little friends?
Transparency.
Nah, because last episode y'all were both like, you breathed hard as fuck. You were like,
no, I did,
and he was like, no.
Yeah, no, because I did, because once again, right, what men seek and what women seek is different. Women seek that emotional connection. I don't have an emotional connection to the people I'm friends with. They're dope people, you know what I'm saying? But I don't have an emotional connection to where it's like, you know, we got to text every day, or we could go literally 6 months without speaking, and it's like, yo, you good? How's little man? His birthday's coming up. And it's that type of, so it's not a friendship where we talk every day. It's not a friendship where we text every day. It's not a friendship like it's we were cool at one point. There's no beef, but my priorities have shifted. And they respect that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, back to what you said, is that healthy? Because I'm gonna keep it so fucking real with everybody.
Yeah.
I have never, ever, well, I lied. One fucking relationship, it was healthy.
Yeah.
That was with a female. When it came to guys, I've never had a healthy fucking relationship. It's always been very like, oh, well, you can't be friends with him. Or me doing music. I stopped music for 2 fucking years trying to appease somebody because they didn't want me fucking with, who was, mind you, my best friend, my producer. They were like, I don't want you doing this and doing that and da-da-da. I put everything on fucking hold for that shit. I've never had something healthy, but also learning like trauma responses too, because to me, that's a little weird. And like maybe the people that I talk to, maybe their mindsets are different. Like, because I like, for the viewers out there, do you guys think it's okay for your girlfriends to have guy homies, strictly platonic, and vice versa? And I guarantee you the polls would be like, they're not okay with that because of security. But do you give your woman reassurance a lot? Because that's something that's so important.
Yeah, no, like this is probably the only woman who I've ever been this vulnerable with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the conversations that we have, like sometimes I sit back and I'm like, yo, any other relationship, we're not even having this conversation. You know what I'm saying?
How long have you been with her?
That's the thing. I've known her since we were like in the 4th, 5th grade. So the relationship that we have is a little bit different. Like we were actual friends.
I want to meet her and talk.
No,
I need to get a mentor on like healthy relationships. And honestly, you guys should do something together. Do you know how fucking normalized toxic shit is? I was telling Taz earlier, I've learned and other people learn, a lot of us thrive in chaos. That's our comfortability, the toxic, abusive bullshit, knowing we tolerate unconditional love or not. A lot of us thrive in fucking chaos to where calmer waters comes and we don't know how to handle it because it's unmarked fucking territory.
100%.
It's scary as hell because you're so used to, or you revert backwards to the comfortability and then tolerate. And that's all of that shit is messy as fucking fuck.
Right.
It's not healthy at all.
Right.
Most people don't, I don't to be honest, looking back, I don't know one healthy fucking relationship. So if y'all are that, you need to get her here so we can all talk and give advice and women and opinion. If you're cool with that, I don't know if she'd be down, but for real.
I highly doubt she's not with the cameras, and she's not.
I'm gonna be friends
very,
with her name.
Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. Shout out to Jamie for being the baddest bitch and being secure enough with yourself. Like, fuck yes, bitch. We need to be friends and get you out here for real.
Yeah, she's
That's
not with the cameras.
easy for most bitches. You understand how hard that is for most bitches? The clients that I have, whether it's psychic mediumship or life coaching, love money. We've all been so fucking traumatized that the trust is broken.
Yeah.
How hard it is to be transparent.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, do you feel like you're best friends with your partner? No, be fucking for real. And did you guys have to build up to that best friendship? Or was it like...
I don't know if it's like best friendship. All I know is for me, right? I can't speak for her. But for me, I feel like I've been able to take my armor off around her. So she accepted me even with my armor off. And that was a very... unique feeling. I've never felt that in a relationship. Because as the man, you always got to be the protector, the tough guy, you know what I mean?
Suppress your emotions, act like everything's straight when you guys are silently
Yeah.
crashing the fuck out.
Yeah. So this was the first time where I was able to kind of do that. And it was like, okay. All right. So it's not the perfect relationship. We have our disagreements. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to paint this picture of like perfect happiness, but one thing that we're working on is communication, right? One thing that I'm personally working on is realizing that...
I really don't want a shot because I'm getting up to pour another one. So these people can just fucking wait, press pause, bitches. I'm dropping shit. But y'all are going to see the real. We're going to have unfiltered motherfucking conversations.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink my tequila. Y'all bitches should inspire me. This in fucking Newport.
Look.
But anyways.
No, so one thing that I'm working on is...
Can you open this shit?
Growing up, I always figured if my intentions are in the right place, then that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's important to realize that different people have different experiences. We can look at the same thing and see something different.
But be on the same page, you know what I'm saying? I have a question.
Yeah.
If we're being completely real.
Come on, we being real. Man.
I want you, what's been on your mind lately? What is something that you want to, let's just say like, and I'm not trying to manifest this shit or anything.
Yeah.
Let's just say you die in a week. You got a week to live. What the fuck would you do? And do you feel like you have fulfilled your purpose in life and you've done everything thus far with what you wanted to do in your life?
Now, there's two things. Do I know that I'm going to die or I don't know?
Doesn't matter.
No, because
so yes, you know that you're going to die. You have a week to fucking live. If you reflect at your life, do you have any regrets? Would you do something differently? No. Or is there something that you would put into motion today to be like, damn, I didn't set my purpose out yet? No. Or is there something that you've ever wanted to tell people that you haven't spoke about on Real and Uncomfortable or anything personal that you really want to say? This is why I wish you would have drunk the fucking tequila.
No. I'm going to be honest with you. I think the reason why I'm in the happy place that I'm in is because I feel like I've communicated with everybody in a way that is, that's how I deal with people. Like I deal with people in a way that if I don't see you tomorrow, you know where we stand.
Right.
There's no question mark. So if I don't like you, you will know that I don't like you. I don't leave room for question marks or... If I rock with you, you know that I rock with you.
You're straightforward.
Yeah.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
What is your fucking sign, by the way?
I'm not really into signs, but I'm born in January.
I'm January 15th. When is your birthday?
January 5th.
I think you're a fucking Capricorn.
I might
bitch,
be.
Hold on. And when I say bitch, I don't mean that in any disrespectful way.
I know.
Okay, because if you're a Capricorn, that fucking makes sense. You're about the money, the grind, the bluntness.
That's it.
I'm pretty fucking sure that's a goddamn Capricorn. I should know, but January 5th?
Yeah.
January 5th, Zodiac. Let's just make sure before I talk. You're a Capricorn like me. High five. I fucking love it. I love it. So that makes sense. You're all about your money, your priority, your family.
Let's get to
signs are very like boom, boom,
Let's
boom.
get to it. I don't have room to like
play
leave
with shit.
Yeah.
You're wasting my time. Time is fucking money.
Time
like literally.
is money. Like, tomorrow's not promised. That's why you see me. I'm running around because tomorrow's not promised. So I try to do everything that I can today and leave it up to God after that. You know what I'm saying? Put in the work, leave it up to God.
One thing I always say is, like, tomorrow's tomorrow. So, like, I'm going to do at least every day. If I'm doing, even if it's the tiniest step of progress, I'm going to do it. Now, if other shit is stressing me out, at least I did something today. Tomorrow.
You're going to figure it out tomorrow. But
no,
today,
literally. And I think about that a lot because I be talking to people like, I have a muscle disease. Realistically, I could go to cardiac arrest in any second and fucking die. I'm going blind. My hearing, Angela's like, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Well, nigga, I'm going to have to. Like, organs, whatever. People get so fixated on all of their drama and bullshit and stress, and it's so fucking sad. Like you were saying earlier about you feel like you're stuck in the Matrix in New York. And I just had this conversation with somebody. And some of my clients love our money. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because this is how the fuck I feel, and it's so goddamn annoying. Just working your fucking ass off, working out. You don't want to turn down money. Of course, you're a business owner. You're trying to get whatever. You're trying to cut deals. You don't want to turn down it. So you're like, okay, I'm going to go to there this time. And it doesn't matter if I'm tired. I got other shit. We're going to make the shit fucking happen. Right. But then you're working to the point where you're almost fucking exhausting yourself. Yeah. And then it's like, okay, well, I just got paid the rent. And I just paid the Wi-Fi. And then I just paid for whatever, the lights, the electric. And then you're like, okay. Well, what the fuck? I need a motherfucking vacation to fucking Puerto Rico, but I don't have shit to show for it. Right. I'm working my ass off, and then you got money for the fucking gas in your car and fucking food. Somebody needs to fix that shit. Even food stamps, I get $200. I'm not ashamed in my game. $200. I have a teenage boy. We'll go in one fucking thing. And then maybe 3 days later, all of that shit is gone. Yeah. And it's just like, it's like a fucking hamster wheel sometimes. And then obviously, I was saying yesterday, you have to invest in yourself. Yes. So we're working our 9 to 5, whatever that may be, but getting out of the matrix. I can never work on a regular job. I'm sorry. I give mad props to whoever can do the 9 to 5. Same. I worked at a Hollywood Video, fucking Roy Rogers. I was a manager. You ain't going to, a bitch is not going to tell me if I'm sick that I have to fucking come in today. Or I have a kid, my kid is sick. Oh, well, blah, blah, blah. Fuck you. Like, what did that? And then you get fired. It's just so fucked up. Like, no one cares. Our vacation times. People are trapped, and I try to get people out of that shit. Like, get the fuck out. Because otherwise, a lot of these people are just how you said. We're playing a motherfucking game, working a 9 to 5. People are so goddamn scared to get out of the 9 to 5, to live their fucking dream because of the stability or the money and the fears. And it's all a fucking game, no matter what it is. I work with a lot of people in the industry, people on fucking TV. I don't give a fuck who you are. All of us at the end of the fucking day, whether you're a top lister, A-lister, whatever the fuck, every motherfucker got some goddamn problems. You don't think they do. No, because of the way that they portray themselves, the Instagrams, blah, 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 blah. Every motherfucker, it's like, pick a fucking struggle. We're either going to struggle the 9 to 5 or we're going to push out of the matrix, but it's still a hustle. It's still a struggle. It's still ongoing fucking hamster wheel. And I feel like a lot of us are getting fucking tired of it. We can bitch about it and complain, but a lot of us don't speak on it. Right. But as a collective, I feel like we're all feeling this way. So it's goddamn exhausting. These motherfuckers, it's either you're in poverty, working your ass off, or you're rich. And even still.
Yes, because somebody sent me a post and it was like, most millionaires are living paycheck to paycheck. And you would be like, oh, how? You got $1 million. But they're living in $1 million house. They're living in $1 million car. So, yes, money's coming in, but it's going right back out.
Bruh, let me tell you, I'm always so keen about Kevin Hart, but that motherfucker is smart. Because a lot of the actors I know and celebrities and whatever, they don't always get paid like you think that they get paid when they're shooting something or whatever. That's not how their money is. People see shit on TV thinking that they're that's not how the fuck it works. And unless you're in there, you're not really seeing it. So whatever. But the fucked up thing is, it's like, why I speak about Kevin Hart, because that nigga will go back to back, making sure he's always busy to keep his money up.
Non-stop.
And then I ask people too, like, even as a mother or father, like, that shit, that's a job in itself. Yes. So when we're trying to get up here and we're trying to do the most, like, don't y'all get motherfucking exhausted? Like, don't you get exhausted trying to make it all fucking work? And people don't see the background of the shit. They just 100%. See the podcast, the Instagram posts, this, that, and the third, and we're all fucking crashing out. I feel like no one ever want to talk about it. Like, right or wrong?
That's big facts. But it's important to keep balance, though. That's the thing. And I'm trying to say that to Angelo too, because he's out here working like a. Yeah, but it's important to stay balanced. I mean, not having a kid is I don't want to call it a luxury, but if you don't have a kid, take advantage of that. Because when you do have a kid, it's a big responsibility. You know what I mean? So
you got to work around
you got to work
shit,
around
too.
that. You got to make it work. But at the same time, regardless of what you do in life, make sure that there's balance. Make sure that you take time for yourself. Make sure that you take time for your family. Make sure that you reinvest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because it's literally you have to go back and forth. Put in time with your job. Put in time with your hustle. Put in time with the family.
People don't understand how much work it takes. They
Work.
just see the finished product.
Yes.
They're not seeing the background.
Facts.
And a lot of people, too, even with me, they think I'm this perfect little princess and this, not. They have no fucking idea in the background. Same thing for you. They're seeing the finished product on Instagram. A lot of us are comparing ourselves. Oh, we're not supposed to do that. Y'all have no motherfucking idea. Excuse me, just to even get in this bitch to record how much of a, whatever it is.
Facts.
A lot of people aren't prepared for that. A lot of people
Facts.
don't have the drive, the hustle. And it's like, if you want it, how badly do you fucking
bad
want
do
it?
you want it?
You gotta put in the fucking work. But it is a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot. And one of my friends told me, she was like, being rich and famous isn't really much different. Except one, you're going to get talked about more because more people are, you're in the public eye. People are always going to have shit to say.
Yeah.
And she was like, you're basically just going to be really fucking busy, but you need to prepare for that.
Yeah.
Me and my gay husband were at Beverly Hills, and we were up all night and going back.
We just go slide past that.
Gay husband, so I mean Nicholas. So that's like my gay best friend. But when I say gay husband, he treats me like a princess and a queen at the same time. Like if I could find of that in a straight man, I would have been married with like 10 fucking children.
But
honestly,
see, you got to be careful with that too,
What
right?
you mean?
So I don't know Nicholas, right?
No, it's fine.
But he might be giving you something that your partner should be giving you.
My partner didn't. That's why I have my gay husband.
No, I get it. But so because you have it, you might not feel like you really need it in a partner.
What do you
if that
mean?
makes sense. So you might be looking for a partner without really focusing on what you're...
My partners are pieces of shit. I need to do better and let other people maybe pick my men. But I probably wouldn't be so attached to Nicholas, but he's been my ride or die. He never judges me. That's my best fucking friend.
Yeah.
I know out of all people in my life, I keep my life very fucking private because I've learned that people always have shit to say. They're going to have their opinion. I keep my life private. So I only know if I speak it on a podcast, okay, that's how you know. But other than that, personal shit, keep it airtight. Him, I can tell him absolutely anything and everything. He'll never fucking judge me. That's actually my best friend. And vice versa. There's other people that I could say things to and they'll be like, what the fuck, Cassandra, blah, 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 blah. But that's what I look for when I look for also a partner too. And if they can't be, because at the end of the day, you should be best friends with your partner. You should be able to go to them for everything and anything, right or wrong.
For sure. I think, so it's a little different from the male perspective. I don't know if you can go to your girl about everything.
You can't, because I can tell you right now, some of my guy clients, when they cry and break down to me, I'm like, bro, why don't you just go tell your girl this? And they're like, I can't. And I was like, what the fuck you mean? Well, she thinks I'm a bitch. She thinks it's this and that, and I have to play this role and blah, blah, blah. And
she gonna look at you
sometimes when
differently.
they come to me, I'm like, where the fuck is this coming from? Because what the fuck is happening?
It's a reality.
And then they'll break down, they'll cry. And I'm like, my nigga, like, I love you, but you need to seriously go to your girl and you need to break down and cry, because if you feel safe enough with her, that's how the fuck it should be, though.
In a perfect world, yes.
But y'all think I'm delusional for believing in happily ever after.
No, in the perfect world, yes. But in reality...
You can't have one little shot.
No. I'm going to fall asleep.
Okay, next time, you promise?
I'm going to fall asleep.
Next time?
If it's a birthday.
A birthday? But okay,
if it's a birthday.
For our January Capricorn birthday, then I'm going to hold you fucking to that for real. I'm dead ass. Now that I know you're a Capricorn, that's crazy, because I know your thought process is fucking different.
We locked in. So one thing that I've realized the older I get, right, and especially talking to different women or whatever, the partner that you choose as a woman, right, you want him to make you feel safe, correct?
That's the hugest, biggest thing right there, safety.
Now, if how do I put this? The only time that you should cry in front of your girl is when a family member dies.
Okay, no. Let me. I was telling Taz this shit too. On
Yeah.
the real, and this
Yeah.
sounds so fucked up. When I started getting more guy friends and shit like that, and they would
Yeah.
actually come to me, and I started this life coaching shit.
Yeah.
Prior to that, I was ignorant. I was naive. And I'd be like, stop being a fucking bitch. Like,
Yeah.
stop being a bitch.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Like, if I wanted to date a female, I'd be a fucking dude. I was
Facts.
really mad.
Facts.
I was mean, not mad. But the thing is, the more that my guy friends started to come with me, or the guy clients, and I was like, fuck. My heart broke so fucking bad, bro. Like, it's not even fucking funny. Because you guys, I don't give a fuck if you got a dick. I got a pussy. At the end of the day, we're humans, all living a human experience.
I
Now, mind
agree.
you,
I
wait.
agree.
I am biracial. My daddy is black. My mother's white. Till this day, my dad will be like, let it go. Let it go. It's not that deep. If you're raised differently, suppress that shit.
Yeah.
Not you got wipe some motherfucking dirt on it. What the fuck are you crying about?
Yeah.
Like it all depends. Y'all men have so much pressure, but I
Right.
realize you guys overthink just like us. You might
Yeah.
not fucking say it.
For sure.
You guys are just as a little bit wired, a little bit fucked up. You guys get hurt. You guys feel emotions. I was so ignorant. I thought men didn't have emotions. So I'm not gonna lie. I was mean as fuck to them because I'm like, it doesn't matter. They're not acting like they give a fuck about
Right.
me anyway. So I'm just gonna say blah, 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 because
Right.
you don't give a fuck. Like
Right.
you don't have emotions. You're acting like you don't have emotions. So I'm gonna now treat you like shit
Right.
because you're not gonna get your feelings hurt, and I'm just
Right.
gonna take it out on you. But then y'all feel just as much as we do, and that's where people
100%.
have a problem, and a lot of women don't get that. Women, please understand when you have a good man, not a piece of shit, not a felon, a fucking drug dealer, a gaslight, none of that shit. When you have a good man, please appreciate them and understand at the end of the day, even though they have a fucking dick, it's the same thing. We are all human beings living a human experiences. Sometimes it may come off as they don't care, but that's not really what it is. Sometimes they've never been taught to open up. Maybe they got taught, oh, you're a bitch if you do that. And it's so fucked up in society how men have to be and play this role, and it's so much pressure. I don't, and the more I talk to you guys, I'm like, God damn, you guys are really honestly and truly just like women. You guys just are just built a little bit differently.
Yeah.
And you guys don't speak on goddamn anything.
But I think it's also because a lot of times, right, and I'm not speaking for all women, but a lot of times women, when you open up to them, they record that, right?
They record it.
Yes, up here. The first time that they get upset, it's going to come out. And it's like, for us, when that breach of trust happens, it's like, ugh. Do you know the level I had to get to open up and be vulnerable with you? And the first chance you get to be upset, you going to stab me with the information that I gave you.
Like throw in your face type of shit.
Throw it in your face.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to be that. I was really naive.
No,
and I feel so bad.
I think most
but
women are like that.
No, that's what I was about to say. So many women are like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, communication is fucking everything. I don't give a fuck. People are like, oh, they did it. It's 50-50. It takes two people to make and break a relationship.
100%.
You both have to want it bad enough.
100%.
You both have to try. You both have to learn. And if you guys don't trust each other, then you guys need to have a conversation. Like one thing I've dealt with though, cheating, infidelity. I'll be like, I'll take them back, but I don't forgive them. So every fucking day I'm bringing up the same shit. Not forgiving, letting go. And a lot of us women do that too. But listen, we have to be able to take accountability. If no one's taking accountability,
Amen.
it's not going to
Amen.
fucking work.
Amen.
If you don't take accountability, y'all are going to manipulate each other. It's gaslighting. It's bullshit. And it's so fucking unhealthy. If it becomes a problem, bitches, it's a pattern. Now it's a cycle. A lot of that shit is trauma bonding. And if you are trauma bonding, please be self-aware. Try to get out of that and do better. And because you're thriving in chaos, it's okay to go into calmer waters.
Mm-hmm.
Stay with yourself a little bit. A lot of people go rush into other relationships. I've done that so many times. Oh, I'm going to get over you by being with this person. Oh, I'm going to get over you by being with this person. I took 1 year in 2019 to completely, for a year, be the fuck alone. Because I needed that shit. And I need that shit right now. Because I've been through so much shit. Now I just need to fall the fuck back, figure out who I am. A lot of people don't take the time to figure out who they are, what they've been through, being self-aware. And I always tell my clients, you don't fucking love yourself. I don't give a shit if you don't have self-awareness, number one, you have to be real with yourself, take accountability. I have clients who are in their fucking 60s who are still playing the victimized role and don't understand that if everybody else is a problem, baby girl, you're a common denominator. If you're paying me, I'm going to be real as fuck to you. But you need to understand, every single individual, you can check yourself a little bit. Everybody has shit they need to work on. Self-awareness, self-discipline, it's hard as fuck. But if you can at least try to master to do better, then you can sit there and say, okay, I love myself and I have self-worth. A lot of people are not willing to do that, and they'll jump from relationship to relationship, and it's just a whole bunch of trauma, and then bringing trauma into more relationship, and it's fucked up out here. It ain't safe out here.
But you
Back
said
to the cheating too.
You said something. Trust, right? You got to be able to trust each other. The only challenge with that is that women trust their emotions above everything.
I'm going to be so real with you. So I'm in therapy, individual therapy, trauma therapy, all this shit. I've learned, I have PTSD. So I've learned from certain triggers, it'll bring up traumas, and then I'll go from 0 to 5,000. I actually have a really bad fucking temper, and it's not okay. But I'm working on, is it really that fucking deep, Cassandra? Do you need to be a complete fucking bitch or cunt or whatever you perceive in your mind? Is it really that fucking deep? Because a lot of women, if I'm being completely real, y'all bitches need to get it together, get therapy, be self-aware, whatever the fuck. Like, a lot of us will go from 0 to 5,000. It's not even that deep. So what I'm learning is to regulate my emotions.
Amen.
To check myself. That's the problem. And a lot of people out of impulsivity, traumas, triggering, will get so fucking mad all we'll see is red, black, white, whatever the fuck it is. Instead of checking ourselves, taking a step back, and then we act out of impulsivity because of our emotions. We can't check our emotions. We become impulsive. Now we start to rage, and now we're acting like a crazy bitch. Why? Because we're not being heard, seen, whatever, validated, whatever the case is, regardless. And I feel like that's where a lot of us fuck up, because we just automatically, instead of being like, okay, well, maybe, baby, if you want to sit down and have a conversation with me, this is why I was tripping. This is why, because a lot of men feel like they hear the same shit over and over again. Well, nigga, you're not listening. Like, I'm trying to tell you right now, this is how I feel. And then you get more mad, more mad, more mad. It's built up. And then out of nowhere, your bitch is just going the fuck off on you. And you're like, what the fuck, bitches? You're fucking, where the fuck is this shit coming from?
Yeah.
It's stemming from somewhere. But are people self-aware enough to check themselves and females? Because I'm not going to lie. Females, biologically,
right,
and women might hate me for this shit. Y'all bitches be doing the most. And I say that because I be doing the most. You need to see things with clarity instead of confusion, because a lot of the time when we're fucking pissed, we don't give a fuck.
You're loyal to that emotion. You're not, nothing else matters but that emotion in that moment.
Yeah. And if you don't hear us out and you don't see what the fuck we're saying,
that's dangerous. Boom.
World War fucking 3. And then men are left like, what the
what just happened?
Fuck? And I'm over here, and you're trying to probably tell your bitch something, and your bitch is going off, and you're just like, and I will give you props. I'm bisexual, and I've been with a woman. I don't think y'all get enough props, because I was with a bitch. I couldn't even piss her off. I'm like, baby girl, I'm sorry. She'll give me the cold shoulder. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is your problem? Why are you tripping? And me and her will get our period on the same time. She be acting like a bitch. I shouldn't call females out their name. That's why I'm not with the bitch right now. But it's just like, God damn. Like, why is it always so fucking deep? Like, why is it always, like, and I always tell people, not everything needs to be a fucking argument.
Right.
Women are just emotional as fuck.
Right.
I'm sorry. Y'all men are built blocking it off, but something needs to happen.
Balance.
But there's no fucking balance in this goddamn world. In the matrix that we live in, everything's a fucking game.
It's a hamster wheel.
What advice would you say to have fucking balance in a relationship, since you're there, you've been there? What advice would you give people to, like?
I think you just gave that advice. Like, one, self-awareness is super important, and doing the self-work. You know what I mean? Just so that you can, as a man, be more vulnerable. And from the woman's perspective, be more aware of your emotions. Yes, those emotions might be valid, right? Like, you might wake up and feel like the world is against you. That is a real feeling that you're feeling. But that doesn't mean that it's actually what is happening outside of what's inside of you. If that makes sense.
Women only get like one good week of the month. I will tell you that, because like we get our fucking period, which feels like shit. We are bleeding. If y'all bled out of your dick, y'all would be feeling like shit to you, okay? But like the week prior, for me, I'll trip the fuck out. I'm depressed as fuck. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Like, oh, my period's coming next week.
Yeah.
We get one good fucking week. Like, I swear to God. And then you have your period and you go through this shit and it feels like there's a motherfucking civil war going on in this fucking uterus. And we're trying to do y'all niggas don't understand that shit. It hurts.
My lawyer said plead the fifth. I cannot.
You better treat your Jamie like a motherfucking princess.
No, for sure.
Because y'all, and especially being a father, were you there for the birth? Did you freak out or how did that?
Of course. No, I was there. I was in the room helping and
were you ready to be a dad at that moment, or were you freaking the fuck out when she found out she was pregnant?
I don't think you can ever be ready, regardless of how much money you got, how much work you've done. The process itself is supposed to challenge you and force you to grow. So you have to go through it to understand it. Like, I could tell one of my friends who hasn't had a kid what I went through. I could break down. I could show them videos. I hope he had that on
visual and audio on the road, because I don't know where the fuck he went.
That would break my heart. That would break my heart.
Oh, there you are. Did you have audio and visual? Yeah, we're still recording. Oh, beautiful. We're going to have girl talk.
Word.
Raven's coming next, guys, and I love her. No, but I just want to give you your props again for real.
I appreciate
because I'm the type of person, like, I don't fuck with a lot of people. I really don't. Yeah. And like, energy is everything.
For sure.
And I'll walk in a room and I'll be like, I don't like them. I don't like that. My mom and dad are like, well, you can't do that. And every single time it's for something. Your energy is beautiful.
I appreciate you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I will be working with you in the fucking studio at some point. And I feel like you're an amazing dad. You're a great partner at the end of the day. You keep it real, you keep it raw, and you help inspire people at the end of the day. Because the fact that you have the strength to be open and honest and talk to these viewers, a lot of people are scared of that.
I'm learning. I'm realizing that I'm blessed to be in the position that I'm in. And usually when I speak, I try to speak for the younger version of myself. So if there's a guy out there who is trying to figure out his hustle, who, might be in a situation where his girl's pregnant, you can do it. You just got to focus up, work on yourself, realize that it's not, your way or the highway. She's going through something that you might not understand. All you could do is just create the space or the safe space for her to land her issue on the table and just let her know that you're there for her. Even if you don't understand it. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly and truly, like me working with other couples and shit, I feel like you and Jamie could really be a positive influence in talking, because a lot of people, when I was talking about thriving in chaos, there's a lot of people out here thriving in chaos. Yeah. And I feel like they need prime example. I grew up very differently, and I've never had an example of something that was healthy. And if it is healthy, I'm like, oh, that's weird, but it's only because I'm not used to it. You guys could probably really start something beautiful and give other people hope for real. And no relationship is fucking easy.
No, for sure.
Especially when you have a kid in the mix. But, I'm very proud of you, and I appreciate you meeting me. And, like, I'm so happy you have amazing energy. And, again, thank you. I know my schedule's a little fucked up, but, like, guys, these people really come out, take the time out of their busy fucking schedules, working jobs, everything, and just, like, honestly, like, he's such a fantastic man. And
I appreciate you.
We're going to have to do another part of this and get all of us together at the table.
Part 3, let's do it.
Literally, because the fact that I just really appreciate you and taking the time out of your day. And, thank you for believing in me and not thinking I'm a crazy bitch.
Not at all.
I kind of am, but you know what I'm saying? Like, thank you for appreciating me and, sitting here and vibing and being open and real about it. That's what I want this podcast to be all about.
For sure.
Do you have anything else that you would like to tell the viewers or personally or anything off your chest?
I think I'm going to stamp what you said. Do the self-work. Work on yourself, because the best version of yourself is going to create the best space for the people around you. So you said it. Do the self-work.
Absolutely.
Love.
Nah, love locked in. All right, Angelo. And also we're going to give uncomfortable, real and uncomfortable. We're going to have that. You guys make sure you fucking follow them and be pissed off. Like, follow fucking them for real. And then your Instagram, if you want to tell them, I'll have Angelo put it down there.
There we go. Eman Musik. Instagram is mixed by Eman Musik.
Period, you guys. I'm definitely going to work with him. So be on standby.
Yes.
Cassandra's here is my Instagram. Lovely Crazy Cassie is my TikTok. Thank you guys for dealing with my bullshit and hearing us out. And that's a wrap.
It's been real.
Boom, and it's hot as fuck in here.
It's cooking.
God damn.
It's cooking. It's cooking.
Are you really not coming to that, Carrie? Thank you so much. Like, I really, you don't understand, like, how much it means to me and your whole